The galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, Singh, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, John Means. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fought off foul. Popped up. Schneemann takes it in for the out. One up, one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Jose Miranda.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Jose Miranda stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch is outside.
Ball, no.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swung on, belted. Kwan sprinting after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that one upstairs, ball one. Means 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And he deals. Popped up. Schneemann under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lane Thomas.
Well, Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
Will Brennan, the next to hit, takes ball one. Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Fights it off, he'll see another. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting third.
2 down, bases empty. Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
What do you got?
Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We played an inning. No score. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That's in for a strike. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Means winds and deals.
Ball.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. That clips a corner. One away with a runner at third. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job.
Reaching for it and brings it in. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. A little bit low. 1-0.
1-0. Ball.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Next offering is fouled back. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Leading off for the Guardians.
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Buxton moves under it. And there's one down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball. No strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Larnach pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas. And the first offering is not close. Santana off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and The count now 2-1. And there's a ball. Daniel Schneemann in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Daniel Schneemann up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that's the third out. Guardians strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now it's going to be Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Bader launched a homer in his most recent game. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. D-Rod.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Trevor Larnach in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up left side. Noel. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. Just missed.
No.
Ripped to third. Throw on to Santana. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Lopez back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So digging in, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ripped on a line to center. And the inning is over. Guardians lead 1. And we're still knotted at 0. On to the 4th, and now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Miranda, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right side, and it goes just foul. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here comes Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. Just
that's a ball.
missed. Out towards left center. Kwan settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. No score. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Carlos Santana. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. Out. One away on a drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Yeah, the batter now, David Fry. And ball one. One out, bases empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
One strike.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And now it's even up. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. His second homer of this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
From the mud, I'm talking about the floor from a city where it's wicked.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye in that
too
spot.
low.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
So I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
That's towards center. Thomas settles under this one. Brings it in, and that quickly 2 away. Matt Wallner digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And it's even up.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's hard hit in the line. Thomas makes the grab, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Guardians 1 and the Twins nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. 0-1.
0-1.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's Brian Rocchio, and Cleveland on top 1-0. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And look out.
ball,
That
that
one
got
gets
it.
him.
Hit first.
The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one the other way. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Will Brennan will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa warming up as well. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Larnach racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Jhonkensy Noel. Rips one to right. Wallner makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Twins
And now the
is
DH,
designated
Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Means back to work. Inside. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Gets the call. 3-1.
3-1.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. Here's Trevor Larnach. That's
Ball
inside. Ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Castro.
First and second, no outs. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
And now Jose Miranda. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Slice to right. And it stays fair. Around third. He scores to tie it up. Heading for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. 3-2.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. First pitch misses. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Check swing, and he held up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Joey Cantillo comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Correa goes. Cut on and miss.
No ball.
Throw, and they got him. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. Line drive. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Got him. That's the second out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And that misses. And that is ball one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Thomas grabs it on the run. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next to hit, David Fry. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. Awesome play there. Bo Naylor now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Man at second.
Ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch
Full
misses,
count.
and now it's 3-2. And ball
That's
4 to avoid.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for the
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Ryan Rocchio.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. 3 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 4-2.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Bader in the box again, takes a strike. Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw on to Santana. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. That one the other way, Rocchio. That ends the frame. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yohan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Larnach makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. 0 for 3 in this one. Duran in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one popped in the air left field. And there's 2 down. Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit.
Jhonkensy Noel.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses in the dirt. And
Ball.
Downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And there's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians 2. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th at the plate. Willie Castro. He swings and fouls one off.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Correa at the plate and takes high there. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the bullpen, Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses, and 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
On the ground, right side. Off balance speed, there's one. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's already homered in this game. The 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The Guardians trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's too low. Now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas now. 1 for 3. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Tying run at the plate. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And no one can get there. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Called strike right there. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. So the tying run at second. Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa. Now a jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Topa done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Griffin Jax.
Griffin Jax.
So up next, Brian Rocchio. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs. On the corner for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 9th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Cantillo back to work.
No.
Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Brennan makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder.
So up
Byron
next for
Buxton.
Minnesota, Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians 3. Back now at Progressive Field. Last chance for the home team. Down the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Just
No ball.
amazing to
1
me how
strike.
many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's in there, and that's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ball popped up. Castro sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one way inside. This one popped up. Castro. And there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jhonkensy.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jhonkensy Noel getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ripped to short. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, Summit from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.